Hey guys, Silly Ninja here, back for another part of my Fulham career mode in FIFA 13, where I'm taking them from mid-table to champions of everything, as I say every time. I think I'm going to stop saying that now, because I think most of you have got the gist of it. We start off with a contract offer from Scotland, but again, it's not a big enough club. I keep saying that when I get international offers. It's not a big enough footballing country for me to go there. They're not that good of a squad for me to do anything with, really. It wouldn't be that exciting for me to get Scotland anywhere. So, anyway, moving into the league. The first game of this episode is against QPR at Loftus Road. QPR, I underestimated them. I think they're like 5th at this point in the league, which is insane. I don't understand how they've done it. Dribble Cisse is an absolute tank, and Ji-Sung Park is amazing. But anyway, they've got a lot of injuries. They had 4 injuries in this game, and it was 0-0 up to the 77th minute. It was a tough game. Berbatov just squeezed through the defenders and just sort of slices that into the bottom right hand corner. Fantastic finish, controlled, composed. Dimitar Berbatov, classical finish in the box is where that's his arena to perform, and he just, I don't understand how he even got past those defenders, because they were on him like a white on rice. So yeah, and then that was about it really. 1-0 against QPR. We're doing very well in the league, very happy with that. Sven Bender got man of the match. Very, very happy. Another win, moving up the table, keeping in that position of 4th at the minute after 17 games, which is 5th, sorry, after 16 games. So we have a game in hand over Tottenham, but the next game is against Chelsea. Now, this would be massive. If I could win this, it would be huge for the title race and my position in the league. Now, it is in the rain, which usually favours the teams who aren't as good. So hopefully, I was thinking, right, okay, maybe, just maybe, it could happen for me. And in the 44th minute, David Luiz makes an awful clearance. Insigne runs past him, and it's 1-0 just before the half-time whistle. Awful clearance from David Luiz. I have no idea what he was trying to do. Insigne will run past him all day long, and what a cool finish from him. Another goal for Insigne. Insigne is just becoming an absolute beast. Diarra gets the ball on the outside of the box, shoots, and it goes in the 68th minute. So we're 2-0 ahead against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They were performing absolutely terribly in this game. Honestly, they had nothing going for them. They had no creativity, they had no pace, they had no shot. They were awful. So yeah, a fantastic win for the boys. 2-0 win against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge is huge for my place in the league. Mark Schwarzer got an 8.5. It's such a shame that Mark Schwartzer's like 35, I think, because as you can see, his performances have just been outstanding this season, and I'm going to have to replace him eventually, because well, as you can see, he's 40 now, and he's just getting worse. So here I just thought I'd show you the squad report, just to sort of show you how my team's progressing. Subotic is getting better, Hangland's getting worse, Reece is getting worse. I have quite an old team. Sven Bender, there you go. Going up quite a bit. I have an old team. I need to get some youngsters in, because they're only going to get worse and worse as time goes on. Kim Richardson's gone up a little bit, not a lot though. Dimitar Berbatov's getting worse, he's getting older, but look at that growth from Insigne. Holy shit, that's insane. His finishing's gone up by +5, his pace has gone up, everything is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But as you can see, the majority of players are getting worse, and the players that are getting better aren't good enough for my squad. So I definitely need to make improvements, especially if I'm going to be finishing top 5 next at the end of this season, because that means I'll have to contend with not only the League Cup, the FA Cup, but also Europa, which I presume the board would want me to do well in. Because I don't know what it is with FIFA, but the first time you qualify for Champions League or Europa, they always put a ridiculous expectation on you to like win it or reach the final or something. And it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's the first time you've ever been in Europe. Do you honestly think I'm gonna win that competition first time round? That's not gonna happen. So yeah, anyway, that was my little rant over. The next game was against Liverpool. It was a very, very tough December for us. It was just tough game after tough game after tough game. Insigne runs past Skirtle, he tries to chip the goalie, but then De Jager's on the end of it to put it in the back of the net for a 1-0 lead against Liverpool. I think this is actually at Oh my god, Anfield, there you go. Oh, flipping hang on, I nearly forgot Liverpool's ground then, that was embarrassing. Yeah, this is at Anfield, so going 1-0 up at Anfield, but that lead didn't last long. Suarez just muscles past Hangeland, and it's a fantastic finish. Very Insigne-like, so maybe Insigne will become a more awesome, less racist Suarez. But then in the 84th minute, I'm such a noob, I do that, and then Suarez capitalises. Honestly, noob error, I'm such a loser, and I was like, fuck. The 85th minute, I could have got a draw out of this and I've just thrown it away in the last few moments. So disappointing, and I've got nothing to blame. It wasn't the game's fault, it was completely my fault. I think actually the reason why that happened was because I was drinking tea, and yeah, that happened. So let's just brush over that like that never happened, yeah? So this is the first game at home for a while against Southampton. Most of my games in December have been away from home, and it's snowing, so that's nice. Little Christmassy feel. About like 16 days too late, but who cares? But a good ball from Berbatov into De Jager. Berbatov carries on running, so does De Jager. De Jager puts a wonderful ball in for Berbatov, and what a finish across the goalie with his head. Fantastic goal, and that is actually one of my favourite goals, just because it's realistic, I think, more than anything else. It's a fantastic ball from De Jager, and what a head from Berbatov. The neck muscle, power in that. Oh, what a finish. Absolutely fantastic goal. So that gave us a 1-0 lead, and that is pretty much all that game had to show, really. Another 1-0 win. I'm definitely going to have to up my attacking prowess next season. Again, another man of the match from Miles Schwarzer, pulling out the stops in every game, it seems. As you can see, QPR won 4-0 in one of the games that they just played, which is ridiculous. A sixth. Unbelievable. And then Australia come in with a contract for me, and I was like, nope, not big enough again. They really want me in international management. That's a thing that I found. I didn't realise how much they wanted me in international management, but they do. Anyway, my next game was against Swansea. Chico, is it Chico? I think it's Chico. He's out, so that's good for me, because he's their main sort of goal scorer, at least in real life. I don't know whether he is in this league, but he is. It's good to have him not playing, if you see what I mean. I think Swansea get off to a good start here. Britton makes the ball to Danny Graham. Hangeland makes a good tackle, good clearance. Not good clearance, sorry. A good block. But then Danny Graham gets it again and scores across the goalie. Really, really annoyed. Didn't even watch the replay because I was pissed off because I lost that last game against Liverpool because of a mistake. And then I lost against Swansea at home. Really, really poor. Absolutely devastated that I keep losing these games. And if I keep making this a habit, I'm going to be dropping like a stone through the league. And I really do want that Europa finish. But, as you can see, Arsenal have approached me. Now, this is where you become active. This is where you decide what I do. I am a little bit ahead of this video, but I still haven't said whether I'm going or not. So should I accept the contract offer from Arsenal and go to Arsenal? Or should I stay with Fulham and get them to where I said I would? Is the Arsenal job too good to turn down? Or should I stay here, finish my goals, and then, you know, see what happens from there? This is your choice, completely all in your ballpark. That's a saying, I think, isn't it? I don't know, something like that. But sort of take my mind off it. We have a game against West Brom. Now this was a tough game. West Brom scored very early on. My defence fell apart, and what a ball there to Thomas, who then just cuts inside. Schwarzer makes a good save. Subasic tries to get there, but Graham Dorrans is there to finish. It is at home for West Brom at the Hawthorns, so West Brom are very strong, very, very strong team. They're difficult to break down. Lukaku is amazing. I'm going to try and sign him, I think, next season, because he is an absolute beast. Berbatov, I thought he'd score there. Really disappointing, but actually it was a corner, so I whipped it in. Hangeland tries to get on it. Risa wins it, falls to Hangeland again, who takes a shot. He forces a save, and Reese is there just to tuck it into the back of the net. He picks up the ball. What? I don't remember it. Yeah, it's the 80th minute. So if I go ultra attacking because I'm thinking, right, let's just move on. Can we do it? Can we make a fantastic comeback? In the 87th minute, Berbatov puts in a ball for Richardson, who then crosses it in for Rodiaga to bury in the 89th minute. I was absolutely chuffed to bits with that. Absolutely amazing goal, amazing result for us to claw a point back. Very important for us to stop losing after our loss against Liverpool and Swansea. I didn't want to lose another game. I tried to keep going for the winner, but sadly, well not sadly, happily enough, it ended 2-2. It's just a good result. They played really, really well. But luckily, I was good enough to take the point, well, take the 2 points away from them and take the point for me. So Reece is playing really well as well, and this is in January actually now, so I could be making signings, but sadly I don't have any money. And there's the thing that you've got to be thinking about and putting in the comments below, whether I should stay or should I go, you know? Choose whether I should go to Arsenal, choose whether I should stay here, choose whatever you want, and I will follow the majority. Yeah. So, the next game is against Chelsea, I believe, in the FA Cup third round. I get an offer for Alex Smith, which I accept because I want to get rid of him, but not unsurprisingly, I'm going to guess that it's going to end with him not going. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and put in the comments where I should go, whether I should stay here or go to Arsenal. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.